Next diagram, hypocycloid. Hypocycloid. Draw a hypocycloid of a circle diameter 50 mm which rolls inside a circle diameter 180 mm. For one revolution, draw a normal tangent at a point 50 mm from the center of the directing circle. So it is also similar to the epicycloid. So instead of the rolling circle outside, so it will be inside. That is only a difference. Apart from that, everything will be same. So for example, this is the directing circle. If the rolling circle is rolling outside, that is called epicycloid. If the rolling circle is rolling inside, this is rolling circle, so this is the directing circle. So if the rolling circle is rolling inside, is nothing but hypocycloid. If the rolling circle is rolling outside, is nothing but epicycloid. That is the thing you have to remember. Okay, so coming to the our data, so here 180 mm is there, that is given in the diameter of the directing circle 180 mm. So I am considering radius. Okay, so you can take any angle inclination. Okay, I am taking vertical only. So this is the this is 90 mm, that means a radius of the directing circle. So you have to take a rolling circle diameter 50 mm inside, that means here to here rolling circle. Okay, so this is a 50 mm, so consider midpoint, that means 25 mm as a radius. Draw a circle. Mm as a radius, draw a circle. So divide this circle into 12 equal parts, same as the previous one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this way, with the difference of 30 degrees angle inclination. So you have to divide a circle into 12 equal parts. Okay, so but this is a 12 point or pitch point actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 point or pitch point. So here this circle also rolls inside, that is one taking one revolution. That is nothing but small formula, same as the previous epicycloid, that is small d by capital D into 360. So that is nothing but 50 rolling diameter, so 180 directing diameter, so one revolution 360 degrees. So you will get here also 100 degrees. So take 100 degrees here. So from here to this radius, draw arc. So these two will get in the same line. So these two we will get in a same line. Draw arc from this O point as a center. So 9, 3 also will get in a same line. So center, draw one more arc. So 9, 3, sorry, 10, 2. Next 1, 11. So this is a 12 point. So like this way you have to consider, say same. So divide this 100 degrees angle inclination into 12 equal parts. So with the trial and error method, same as the previous one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So like this way you have to take 12 equal parts. Okay, but numbering should be there. This is the base for this diagram, that's why you have to consider there only. Okay, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, this is 12. So like this way you have to divide this 100 degrees into 12 equal parts. Okay, so now 1 up to the center, this is C1, this is C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8, C9, C10, C11, this is C12. So like this way you have to consider center points. So now take a circle radius, circle radius C1 center, take circle radius C1 center, cut the first line. 11 and 1 is the first line, somewhere you will get point like this. Next C2 center, cut the second line, this is the second line, somewhere over this line we will get point. C3 center, so this is the 9 3. Okay, so 9 3 we will get in the same line, so this is the somewhere you will get like this. Next coming to the 4, that is C4 center, so 8 4, so somewhere you will get like this. C5, so 7 5, this line. C6, okay, somewhere you will get here. C7, 7 nothing but 5 7, this line only. So here to gradually changes na. So this C7 over. Next coming to the C8, C7 here only. Here C7 center, circle radius. So where is 7? 5 comma 7 line, this line. Okay, so this line only you will get like this. C8, so 8 comma 4, somewhere here. Next C9, so 9 3 line, somewhere. So coming to this C10, so 10 is nothing but 2 comma 10 line, this line. So coming to this C11, so C11 nothing but 1 comma 11 line here. So final this is C12. So if you draw as per the dimensions, so you will get a curve like this. So starting point and final point. So 1 2 3 4 5 So this is a 6, 7, that means gradually going to change. Okay, so if you draw as per the dimensions, so you will get curve like this. Okay, so here to here, so you will get a smooth curve like this. So this is only output, this is the P1, so this is the P2, this is P3, this is P4, this is P5, this is P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P12. So this base also dark. This base also dark. So this curve should be dark. This base also dark. So this is the hypocycloid. Coming to the normal tangent at a point 50 mm from the center of the directing circle. So this is the center of the directing circle. So from here to with 50 mm draw one arc. So this is the initial point. So from here to, so take circle radius. So take circle radius, touch the center of the circle somewhere. Okay, so here to project line up to the base. You can join up to the center also. So here it touches the base here. So this is the initial point. So this is the final point. So initial point and final point. If you join these two, you will get normal line. That is a N dash. So 90 degrees of this line is tangent. So this is T dash. So this is a tangent, so this is the normal, so this is the curve. So in this total scenario, in this total diagram, so this curve should be dark, this base should be dark, this normal tangent should be dark. That is only a required output. So remaining total comes under construction.